coming to you from the brain center of the New World Order of Art. The brain center of the NWO of Art. Yeah, okay. This may become the hub of a movement that is encompassing the age, the epic age of fission. Anyone who doesn't know fission or the splitting of the atom. Hey, that's good. That's a slip of the tongue. The splitting of the atom, the aleph dam, the atom, the biblical Adam, the splitting of the Adam. Yeah, okay. Adam has just been split according to also a famous quote, Oppenheimer, when he saw the bomb, the atom bomb, the bomb of fission. Atom bomb is fission. Hydrogen bomb is fusion. Fission was the first bomb to explode. The nightmare unleashed on the planet called Earth. The age of fission. We came through the Bronze Age, the Stone Age, the Bronze Age, the Iron Age, the Renaissance, the medieval, the Renaissance, the neoclassicists, the impressionists, the people, the modernists, the neo-postmodern, all that. We have come through different ages. By the way, don't be afraid. And I'd like anybody that understands the Arabic to give me, is that the proper translation for the Arabic, don't be afraid? Yeah, I'm not sure. Anyway, we've come through the ages. We are now in the age of fission. I only got 4 hours of sleep last night because I kept waking up. I got cramps in my legs. I stand, I make my paintings. I stand most of the day because I work larger. I have bigger paintings. They're all like life size, 7 feet, 8 feet tall. So I'm standing most of the time. It's getting into my legs, I guess. I try to stay in shape. I walk up 50 steps of stairs every day. My studio is on the 3rd floor. The ceilings are 14 foot high, so you figure it out, the steps I have to get up. Anyway, I do it. I try and stay in shape, but I still, it's starting to affect, standing for 8-10 hours a day. It's giving me a bit of a, I wake up and then I wake up and I think, holy shit, we have entered the age of fission. This is a transition. And what I want to say about this is that every action has an equal, has the same or equal reaction. What is that? That's some sort of a physics axiom. So the art that I produce must be commensurate with the severity and intensity of the times, the age I live in. The age I live in is the age of fission. The Romans made iron weapons that kicked the shit out of whoever, and then the Renaissance figured out, actually I think the medievals figured out our transition is into a spiritual realm, and the Renaissance pulled it back into the physical realm with great power. I mean, it's fabulous. But from my perspective, the Renaissance, the awareness, the Enlightenment, the Age of Enlightenment, you take the French Enlightenment and it transitions into all the other Enlightenments that follow after that, originating, I believe, in the Renaissance was a wrong path. Although there were individuals that were extraordinary in that period, the Renaissance is a wrong path. It led us to the age of fission. And the age of fission is, maybe in 100, 200, 500 years, they'll say fission became the launch pad. It won't end at fission because fission is insane. Fission is a death to human life, to biological life. So we are now in a transitional phase. And the age of fission is a transitional phase. I don't believe it will be a permanent phase in any sense of the word. We're not going to survive fission. It's impossible. We can't. We have no solution to the byproduct of fission, which is nuclear waste, which is plutonium, which is cesium, which is radioactive iodine, which is like thousands of particles that have no place in the biological universe. It doesn't work. So we are now in the age of fission. Don't be afraid. Don't be afraid. We need to attack this. It requires a response. And I am now connecting to a few people through the internet. I've mentioned some of them. And this will grow. I believe this will grow for me. I'm talking about myself. And maybe it'll grow with 2, 3, 4 people. I don't know. Maybe it'll be 500 people. I don't know. The point is that I am convinced this is the next step towards our ability to actually transition. I can't formulate the epic quality. It's like everybody says, yes, you know, you have these, as Terence McKenna was referring to, the eschatology, the end of times. It's rather dramatic, the end of times. But you know, I think about this, and it literally becomes an incredibly dramatic situation when you think about life and death. And I've said this before. I believe this is life and death. This is not just a flight of fancy. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to make a video, and I'm going to show you the art of our time. The art, this decrepit shit that's being produced that is called art, which basically ignores the age of fission. We need to have an art not just to show what the deterioration of our parts, those things that some religions like to call the soul. The soul is withering. It's deteriorating in this expression in the art. We need to bring the art back into a level of hope and courage and desire and passion. It's now on a level of everything is shit and garbage. You know, there are artists that actually, bottle their feces and sell it as art. Literally, I'm not kidding you. Literally, artists are bottling and canning their feces and selling it for future generations. So this is the degree, and museums and curators think this is a valuable expression. You know what? It may be valuable in the sense of documenting the complete and total deterioration, what I refer to as Nero fiddling. He's already married his horse. We're past that part. Nero has married his horse. This is where we're at. So I'm saying we need to rally those amongst us, and you know, the internet has become a vehicle for rallying people to promote this other vision. We need a vision. We need a vision quickly. As I said yesterday, I couldn't sleep last night. We are in the age of fission. And it was identified by Oppenheimer in his famous quote, "I am become death, destroyer of worlds." The famous Shiva quotation. And Shiva, of course, like I said, used to be an internal struggle. It's now externalized. We are actually facing the destroyer of worlds is fission. So, it's no longer just something that I can deal with in the studio. It needs to go out into an age of, the age of fission. The age of fission. Here's what I believe the age of fission will be. The age of fission will be people totally understanding and regarding the value of the most precious thing we have, and that is to give of ourself. The most precious thing is to give it, not to take, but to give. This is the age of fission. We're going to survive this, we're going to get through this, is because people have realized, I need to give of myself. And who are always the first givers? Who are the first givers if it's not the artist?